Hi everyone, I'm Tim Cash and welcome to the IMDb show. Today our guest is the marvelous Marin Hinkle.
Oh, thanks. Thank you. That's so sweet of you.
Welcome, how are you?
I'm so happy to be here, Tim. I really am. I love your show and it's an honor to be part of it.
Honestly, I love your show as well.
Thanks.
Season 3, Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, is coming up. At the end of last season, Rose went off to Paris.
She did.
Paris? She went to Paris. When did she go to Paris?
Where is she going in this brand new season?
Let's put it this way. The whole New York landscape expands and we do some traveling. I promise I will be out of the state of New York into a few other states. So where are you going?
One of the amazing things that I love the most about the Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, first off, what do you call it? I can't keep saying that over and over. It's a tongue twister.
Sometimes we have like MMM, so you could do that, but we can just
What do you and Rachel refer to it as?
The Maisels. I think we kind of like add a little like the Yiddish, we're back at the Maisels.
The Maisels are really going to be something.
One thing I love about the Maisels,
yeah,
is the pace and those long takes.
Yeah.
It's so interesting to watch in that final take that we get to see.
Right.
Technically, as an actor, what goes into that? What's the process?
You know, a lot of sort of prayers and hopes that on the day of shooting that your brain is going to actually work like a small wizard. It is the hardest challenge I think I've ever had as an actor to keep that pace up. I hope you like applesauce and peach slices, Mr. Blumenthal.
I like whatever you're serving.
Good, because that's what we're serving. Applesauce and peach slices and mashed potatoes and consomme and hard-boiled eggs and pureed cauliflower and pudding for dessert. Your teeth will wonder what they're there for. Miriam, will you help me in the kitchen, please? They put us together. We do the read-through in the room. We start rehearsing it, and we rehearse it and rehearse it and rehearse it till it's almost kind of perfect.
At regular speed?
At regular speed,
Okay.
but then moving it quicker and quicker. And they start to use usually a Steadicam as if it's like a dance choreographer, and he works with us in the movement of it. And Amy herself was a dancer, so that's what I would say is it's choreography as if we're doing a big musical number, and they get it to the level of like exactitude, and then they turn the cameras on and we start shooting when it's already sort of ready.
Wow.
Gosh, you're amazing. I've had a lot of practice.
You've got to know Rachel pretty well.
Thank you.
What is something that we would be surprised to find out about her that preferably makes her blush?
She's such a lover of animals that she decided that to keep the joy and the spirit on set, she would actually bring some little piglets to set.
Where does she get piglets
I
from?
don't know. There's some kind of feel-good piglet store or something in Manhattan.
Was there ever such a thing?
And so basically we all arrived on set one day to have this like fenced off area, and one by one, because we weren't allowed to like scare the pigs, we all kind of entered into the area and held little pigs.
They were really friendly.
And I would say that is a little secret that Rachel brings piglets wherever she goes.
That's amazing.
Professional comedy.
So many things that everyone goes crazy about, especially me, about the show is the costuming. It's an amazing feat. There is, sometimes from here I go home wearing what I'm wearing here. That's not happening on your show.
No, I'm not allowed. And it's funny because we've been invited to some red carpets, and I have to say every single time I call up one of the Donnas saying, can I please just wear one of my robes or my nightgowns, because that in itself is more beautiful than anything that I tend to choose.
Favorite piece that if you could take it home, what would it be? Of yours or anyone else's?
Yeah, I have to say Rachel's exquisite black ensembles that she gets to do her stand-up in, I look at them and think, if I only got to have one of those, I'd be lucky. I'd wear it to every cocktail party. She wanted to play and run around dressed in black like a Fellini film.
Those are easy to steal.
Yeah.
You put those in the backpack, no one knows.
They watch us, they police us. We're not allowed to do any of that. I accidentally took an earring home once and it like caused
Accidentally?
Yeah, it was just an accident,
Sure.
there was like a firestorm that night. Like, wait a minute, hold on, was it in your purse? So, no, we cannot.
I know your game. You took one
Yeah,
home,
just
see
one.
if they realize, and then take the other one.
Did you break in here to steal jewelry and then decide it would be funny to take a bath?
Amy Sherman-Palladino, just what an amazing creator, director from Gilmore Girls to this. What's her secret sauce? What's going on there?
Well, some people think it might be those magical hats that she wears. And I think that when she puts them on each day to work with us, it's giving us a little of the taste of this genius. These ideas, like, it just explodes from her.
Well, we won't tell. People will find out eventually.
I can't wait.
Yeah, I hope you
I'm
like
so
it.
excited for this
I
new
hope you
season.
like it.
I'm a binge watcher too.
You're going to see it all in
Literally,
one
I
day.
see it.
Can I call you and ask you
You
what
can
you
call
think?
me anytime you
Okay.
want. What's on your watch list? What are you watching?
Recently, I like to go watch things that people love from the past that I missed, and I'm embarrassed a little to say that I missed Sopranos.
What are you thinking?
I love that man. I think James Gandolfini, Edie Falco. I wish I could go back and tell James that what he does in bringing a character that is like, a huge mobster and finding all the intricacies of human nature.
There's a prequel being made to it where
I did not
James
know
Gandolfini's
this.
son is
No.
playing, absolutely.
His real life son is playing him?
Yes, is playing the young version of Tony.
You just moved me. Thank you. I want to go watch that as soon as it's out.
My kid is obsessed with the.
Any movies that you're excited to see?
Little Women. I grew up reading and rereading that and trying to figure out which of those people. I definitely wanted to always fancy myself more of a Jo. And I have to say, to see the version that's coming out and to have all of those actresses, I am so welcome and excited to go to that.
No one makes their own way, least of all a woman. You'll need to marry well.
You are not married, aren't you?
Well, that's because I'm rich.
I have a tiny part in Jumanji. And so that's
well, no,
coming
you
up.
had. So you're in
did.
Jumanji 1.
I'm in Jumanji
Yours,
1.
Wait, the mother of.
I'm the mother of The Rock.
Remember, the world is a terrifying place. Be careful of everything, and I love you more than life itself. Bye. See you Sunday night.
Okay.
I'm in the next Jumanji.
Do you love that going from like a show like Maisel
to Jumanji?
Yeah.
I didn't really share that with Amy. I don't know how exactly she'd feel about that. I'm not sure that's exactly on her watch list, but maybe it should be.
I don't know.
Maybe.
It probably isn't. But yeah, that's coming out real soon. We're super excited for that as well.
You guys, we're back in Jumanji.
Marin.
Yes.
Thank you so much for
this
coming
has
by
been
the
a
show.
delight. Thank you so much. You guys are so lovely. I love this show. Everybody should watch it.
You're welcome. Well, we can't wait for the brand new season of The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Marin, thank you so much. For all of you at home, this isn't goodbye. You get to see more of Marin starting tomorrow, December 6th, in season 3 of The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel on Prime Video, or as now I can call it, The Maisels. I've had permission.
Come to the Maisels.
If you want to see more of what we do here, go to imdb.com/show. But first, hold tight for our weekly mashup of the latest previews in this week's Trailer.
Tonight is a magical night.
Stop. You know what time it is?
Around 10
It's time for Magic for Susans.
Magic for Susan.
There was magic. But it wasn't easy to master.
911. What is your emergency?
I heard you had to leave in a hurry.
It's never easy these days.
So what are you going to do?
I've lived a lot of lives, but I'm done running from my past.
Adventure of a lifetime.